Hey everyone, this is Charles from Team Meaning of Truth, and I'm here to do my deck profile on my own deck, Shadow Paladins. It's a really fun deck, really deck thinny, as I like to call it. So let's get started. I use 8 triggers, well, 8 critical triggers. There's that there. Mostly because, I could run stands, but if I run stands, then I can just crit my opponent all day. Plus, Phantom Blaster Dragon gains an extra crit, so early winning is always fun. 4 draw triggers, simply because I like to keep my hand up. I would rather play 6 draw triggers, 6 crits, but we only have 4 draws, and Skull Witch Nemon works really well with drawing. And obviously 4 heal triggers. So those are the triggers. My grade 1 setup. I play 3 perfect guards. Now this may seem a little odd. Most people in tournament play 4 perfect guards, but I really don't like to clog up my hand. And on top of that, most of my units that I have in my hand are going to be played, so there's no need to really discard them that much, unless I get like an extra grade 3 or a draw trigger or something. Playing 4 of Blaster Javelin, and also, by the way, this is the Blaster Ride Chain, full bow. So, playing 4 Blaster Javelins, simple skill, ride it, grab the grade 2 Blaster Dark, and if you call it to rear guard, you can drop the grade 3 Phantom Blaster Dragon, add another one to your hand, which is basic deck thinning. It's always fun. I'm playing 2 Nightmare Painters, because I had a lot of matches where I would damage check my only Nightmare Painter, and that would suck because I would have like a perfect hand with Maka and everything, but I couldn't cross ride, so yeah. I'm playing 3 Black Sage Sharons, simply because that's all I really need. Maka can grab them, or I can just call them from my hand, and my other cards there's better space for it, such as the 1 Gururu Bow and 1 Apocalypse Bat. Gururu Bow's in this deck simply because early start, I can rush the opponent with like a 9k beater right there, and Apocalypse Bat simply Soul Blast 1 plus 6,000 to my blaster, which really helps in Vanguard or Rearguard spot. So a Rearguard Phantom Blaster Dragon hit for 20, Rearguard Blaster Dark hits for 19, beats cross rides really easily, so yeah, gotta love that. Grade 2s, as I've mentioned before, Blaster Dark, running 2 of him, simply because, if my starting hand has 1 Blaster Dark in it, I can add 1 to my hand with Blaster Javelin after I ride it over full bow, and there you go, a 9k vanilla and instant +1, and I can still ride Blaster Dark. And also having 1 in your hand as you're like, if you draw it and after mulligan and everything like that, that would suck because now you just ride Blaster Javelin and do nothing. So yeah. 3 Darkness Maiden Makas. I personally, Maka's like one of my favorite Shadow Paladins besides my Phantom Blaster Dragon, just because she's kind of like a Kane, but she looks a lot cooler to me. So her use in this deck is to search out painters, Blaster Javelins, and Sharons, and a lot of just easy deck thinning. I can drop a Maka, call a Blaster Javelin, drop one of my grade 3s, and add a Phantom Blaster Dragon in my hand instantly like that. My 12k attacker, Knight of Nullity Masquerade. It's pretty self-explanatory. With Sharon behind it, it's 20k. With anything else behind it, I'm hitting for at least 18, which is cross-ride material. And, yeah. Grade 3 lineup. I'm going to start off with my main, well, not my main card, but my favorite card, my ace, as I call it, Phantom Blaster Dragon, which is, it can be taken from the deck really easily with Blaster Javelins and the main requirement for my cross ride Phantom Blaster Overlord. And don't really use its skill that often unless it's like early game and I want to pressure my opponent, and like I know that there's like no chance of them having a perfect guard. Yeah, it's really not the best move to play by itself, but that's also why I play 2 Darkness Mage Vive card, because check the top card and call Shadow Paladin to rear guard, instant +1, and it makes using Phantom Blaster Dragon a lot easier because I can basically retire something for nothing. Yeah. The main grade 3 that I'm going to be riding. Why am I running only 3 Phantom Blaster Overlords? Because my whole point is to get Phantom Blaster Dragon in Assault. Phantom Blaster Overlord, if I drive check it, draw it, whatever, I can just write it or I can call it and it's 11k. I'm okay with that. And plus, its Persona Blast isn't something I want to use often because it's Counter Blast 3 and I have like Maka to like get advantage. So there's really no point in that. I mean, sure, like if I pull it off, awesome. And if I do pull it off, there's a high chance I'm going to win it that turn. So yeah, that's my cross ride. Makes everything a lot easier to block with, and that's basically the deck. I mean, a lot of advantage. It's a really fun deck for me. It's personally one of my favorite decks in the entire game, and I've played a lot of them. That's the deck. Like, subscribe, all that cool stuff. Have a nice day. See ya.